All right. Ready up.
Thank you. Please be seated. Okay. We do have an ASL interpreter, so if Ms. Valdereras would like to enter the courtroom so she can have the interpretation begin for her. Yep. And if she wants to come over to that screen, that is fine. Here? Okay. All right, thank you. Good morning. This is the 5 a.m. initial appearance hearing calendar for May 27th, 2026. The court's orders for taking of DNA and fingerprints that were given on the first calendar of the month shall apply to all matters on this calendar. As you just heard in the recording, this is a very specific hearing. I will tell you why you are here, if an attorney has been appointed for you, when and where your next court hearing will be, if you are eligible for release, what your release conditions are, and any bond amount required. I will not read all the release conditions for each of you. That is your responsibility to review, but I may point out a few depending on your case. You're all here today on criminal matters. That means you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do may be held against you. This hearing is being recorded. It is also being broadcast live. I will only ask you for your name and your date of birth. There may be victims watching the live stream, so I will read the victim rights advisement, and then we will begin with your hearing. If you are the victim of a crime with a case pending before this court, you are advised that you have rights under Arizona law that, among others, include the right to be treated with fairness, respect, and dignity, to a speedy trial, to be present at court proceedings, to choose whether or not to be interviewed by the defendant or the defendant's attorney, to be heard before the court makes a decision on release, negotiation of a plea, scheduling and sentencing, and to receive restitution from a person who is convicted of causing you loss. If you have not already been provided with a written statement of all victims' rights, please contact the Victim Services Division of the Prosecutor's Office. We'll now begin the hearing. I'll call you in one at a time. When it is your turn, please come to the podium and speak into the microphone. I will call a second person's name to have a seat in those chairs by the door. At the end of your hearing, you'll be provided with some paperwork that has all the information that I'm about to give you written out. This is important paperwork. It has the date, time, location of your next hearing, as well as your attorney's phone number. It also has those release conditions that you need to review. Please hold on to your paperwork. We'll begin today with Nicole Balderas, and then the second person will be Alexander Byrne. Please have a seat in those chairs. Ms. Balderas, please say your name and date of birth.
Nicole Balderas, July 30th, 93.
Thank you, Ms. Balderas. You're here today on a probation violation warrant. An attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on June 3rd at 8:30 in the morning. You are going to be released today under the supervision of your probation officer. It's very important for you to contact your probation officer within 72 hours of your release today. It's also important for you to follow the term of your probation and to go to your next hearing on June 3rd at 8:30 in the morning. All of this information is on the paperwork they are going to hand you. Okay. Go ahead and please take your paperwork.
Great, thank you.
Okay. And thank you,
Your
Ms.
Honor.
Morse, for being here today.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Okay. Mr. Byrne, please come to the podium. After that will be Luis Ramirez Munoz. Please have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Alexander Byrne, 8/17/04.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case. It is alleged that you may have committed one count of murder in the first degree, which is a Class 1 felony. Also, one count of child abuse, which is a Class 2 felony. This court did find probable cause and appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on June 2nd at 8:30 in the morning. Under Arizona law, you are still eligible for release. Your bond is set at $1 million cash, and you would have electronic monitoring and house arrest. You do have other release conditions, the most important of which is to have no contact with the co-defendant, as well as no contact with any alleged victim, and that includes the decedents or incapacitated victims, next of kin, or other persons entitled to victims' rights. This applies whether you are in custody or out of custody. And if you were to violate that, it may create a situation where you're not eligible for bail going forward. Please review your paperwork carefully. Your attorney's phone number is on your paperwork. Please take your paperwork, sir. Luis Ramirez Munoz, please come to the podium. And then Jeffrey De Domenico, have a seat by the door, please. Please say your name and date of birth.
Luis Andres Ramirez Munoz, April 10, 2001.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case alleging kidnapping, which is a Class 2 felony, and aggravated assault, which is a Class 4 felony. This court did find probable cause and appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on June 2nd at 8:30 in the morning. Under Arizona law, you are eligible for release. It is under a cash-only appearance bond of $150,000 with electronic monitoring. If you are able to post the bond, you do have conditions on your release. They do include no contact with the alleged victim, witness, or complainant, do not possess weapons, possess or consume alcohol or drugs without a valid prescription. If an order of protection is issued against you, be sure to comply with that court order. The no victim contact order does apply whether you are in custody or out of custody. If you were to violate that while you're in custody, new charges may still be brought and you would no longer be eligible for release. Please take your paperwork, sir.
Thank you, John.
Jeffrey DiDomenico, please come to the podium. Rory Jefferson, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and your date of birth.
Jeff DiDomenico, April 8th, 1979.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case alleging burglary in the 3rd degree, which is a Class 4 felony. This court did find probable cause and appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on June 2nd at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for release under a secured appearance bond of $1,500 with electronic monitoring. If you're able to post your bond, be sure to let pretrial services know about any commitments or obligations that they need to program into your monitoring device. You are not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. While this case is pending, you are not to possess weapons, possess or consume any drugs without a valid prescription. If an order of protection or injunction against harassment is issued against you and served on you, be sure to comply with those court orders. If you're not able to post your bond, you'll stay in custody and you'll be transported to your next hearing. Please take your paperwork, sir. Rory Jefferson, please come to the podium. Brandon Garlish, have a seat by the door, please. Please say your name and your date of birth.
Rory Jefferson, 10/3/1982.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on 2 matters. They are both probation violation warrants. They are alleging that you violated terms 3 and 5. An attorney has been appointed for you in both cases, and your next hearing for both is on June 3rd at 8:30 in the morning, downtown Phoenix. You have your normal terms and conditions of probation, and you do have a $500 bond on each. So that's $1,000 secured appearance bond. If you're able to pay it, call your probation officer when you're released and go to your hearing. If you're not able to post it, you'll stay in custody and be transported to your next hearing. Please take your paperwork, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Brandon Garlish, please come to the podium. Samuel Gaylord, have a seat by the door, please. Please say your name and your date of birth.
Brandon Garlish, September 30th, 1988.
Thank you, sir. You're here today because you failed to go to your sentencing hearing back in December. You already have an attorney in your case. Now you have a new hearing date. It will be on June 2nd at 8:30 in the morning, downtown Phoenix. You're still eligible for release, but when you fail to appear, they issued a warrant for you. It's a cash-only bond of $1,000. If you're able to post your bond, make sure you follow your release conditions. They're the same as before, and go to your next hearing.
Yes.
If you can't post your bond, you'll stay in custody and be transported to your hearing.
Yes.
Please take your paperwork, sir. Thank you. Samuel Gaylord, please come to the podium. Isaiah Batista, have a seat by the door, please. Please say your name and date of birth.
My name is Samuel Joseph Gaylord. I was born 12/14/1987.
Thank you, sir. You're here today because you failed to go to your status conference on the 22nd. So you already have an attorney appointed for you. Now you have a new hearing date, and that will be June 2nd at 8:30 in the morning, downtown Phoenix. You're still eligible for release. You have the same release conditions, but now you do have a $1,000 secured appearance bond. If you're able to post your bond, make sure you go to your next hearing. If not, you'll stay in custody and be transported to your next hearing. Please take your paperwork, sir. Thank you. Isaiah Batista, please come to the podium. John Madison, have a seat by the door, please. Please say your name and date of birth.
Isaiah Patrick Batiste, 125/93.
Thank you, sir. You're here today because you failed to go to your status conference on the 30th of last month. You have an attorney already in your case. Now you have a new hearing date. It'll be downtown Phoenix on June 2nd at 8:30 in the morning. When you fail to appear, they did issue a warrant for your arrest. It carries a $1,000 secured appearance bond, but otherwise your release conditions remain the same. If you're able to post your bond, make sure you go to your next hearing. If not, you'll stay in custody and you'll be transported to your next hearing. Please take your paperwork. Thank you. John Madison, please come to the podium. Justin Ensminger, have a seat by the door, please. Please say your name and date of birth.
John Madison, October 28th, 1976.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on two matters. The first one's a probation violation warrant alleging that you violated terms 6, 7, 11, 12, 15B, 15B, B, C, and D. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your next hearing is June 3rd, 8:30 in the morning. When they issued this petition to revoke your probation, they did put a bond and it's $500. Your other matter here today is a justice court warrant, and this is a failure to pay warrant from 2015 out of White Tank Justice Court. So because you have that probation bond, I did put a $50 placeholder just in case you're not able to pay your probation warrant. You'll get transported to both hearings. The one in White Tank is on June 1st at 8:30 in the morning.
Okay.
If you're able to post your $50 bond and your probation bond, make sure you take yourself to both of
Yes.
your hearings. Also, this warrant out of White Tank, even though you may be able to post bond for it, it doesn't resolve it. It will be outstanding until you contact them. So I've included their phone number for you as well to get this issue resolved so you
Okay.
don't keep getting arrested for this old one.
Thank you.
All right, please take your paperwork, sir. Justin Ensminger, please come to the podium. Otis Cornelius, have a seat by the door, please. Please say your name and date of birth.
Justin Ross, Ensminger, 09/19/1994.
Thank you, sir. You're here now today for a municipal court warrant alleging disorderly conduct as a misdemeanor. An attorney has been appointed for you in the matter of bond. If you're able to post the bond, you'll need to hire your own attorney or represent yourself. Your next hearing is at Buckeye Municipal Court on June 3rd at 1 in the afternoon. Your bond is set at $500 secured. If you're able to post this bond, make sure you follow your release conditions that do include obey any orders of protection that may have been served on you. If you're not able to post this bond, you'll stay in custody and be transported out to Buckeye for that hearing. Please take your paperwork, sir. Thank you. Otis Cornelius, please come to the podium. Jacob Nyberg, have a seat by the door, please. Please say your name and date of birth.
Oldest, Levi Cornelius, my date of birth, 10/11/68.
Thank you, sir. You're here on a municipal court warrant alleging disorderly conduct or fighting. This is a pre-adjudication domestic violence warrant, and so this court is going to affirm it. You will have an attorney appointed for you. Your next hearing is at Tolleson Municipal Court on June 1st at 8:30 in the morning. Your bond is set at $500. You have the regular domestic violence release conditions, so review them. No contact with any alleged victims, witnesses, or complainants, and obey any orders of protection that might be issued against you. Please take your paperwork, sir. Jacob Nyberg, please come to the podium, and then we'll go back to Artemisia Baptiste. Please say your name and date of birth.
Jacob Robert Nyberg, May 25th, 2005.
Thank you, sir. You're here because you failed to go to your status conference on the 22nd of this month. So you already have an attorney in your case. Your next hearing will be June 2nd at 8:30 in the morning downtown Phoenix. When you failed to appear, they issued a warrant for your arrest, and now it does carry bond. It's $250 secured. If you're able to post the bond, make sure you go to your next hearing. If you're not able to post your bond, you'll stay in custody and you'll be transported to your next hearing. Please take your paperwork, sir. Good morning, ma'am. Please come to the podium in the center of the room. Because you were not in the gallery, I'm going to let you know you're here today on a criminal matter, so you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do may be held against you. This hearing is being recorded. It is also being broadcast live. I will only ask you for your name and your date of birth. Please say your name and date of birth.
Arnisha Baptist, 09/17/01.
Thank you, ma'am. You're here today on a new case. It is alleged you may have committed one count of murder in the first degree, which is a Class 1 felony. Also, one count of child abuse, which is a Class 2 felony. This court did find probable cause and appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on June 2nd at 8:30 in the morning. You are still eligible for release under Arizona law. Your bond is set at $1 million cash only with an electronic monitoring and house arrest. If you are able to post your bond, you will need to follow the release conditions carefully. Whether you are in or out of custody, one of your conditions is that you're not to have any contact with the alleged victim, and that does include the decedents, next of kin, or people who are entitled to the victim's rights under this case. You're not to possess any weapons, possess or consume alcohol, drugs without a valid prescription, and you must obey any order of protection that might be issued against you. Your attorney's phone number is on your paperwork. It's on the second page. If you have questions, that's the person you should ask. Please take your paperwork, ma'am. Matthew Livermore, please come to the podium. Timothy Cook, have a seat by the door, please. Please say your name and your date of birth.
Matthew R. Livermore, 8/15/81.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on an arrest warrant. It is alleging that in October of 2025, you may have had dangerous drugs in your possession, which is a Class 4 felony, and drug paraphernalia, which is a Class 6 felony. The state has now brought charges against you. An attorney has been appointed to assist you, and your next hearing is June 11th at 8:30 in the morning.
Okay.
You are going to be released today on your promise to go to that hearing. If you don't appear at the hearing, they will issue a warrant for your arrest.
Yeah.
All right, please take your paperwork, sir. Timothy Cook, please come to the podium. Ivana Yazi, have a seat by the door, please. Please say your name and your date of birth.
Timothy Cook, October 6, 2005.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case alleging organized retail theft as a Class 4 felony. This court found probable cause and appointed an attorney for you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on June 11th at 8:30 in the morning. You are going to be released today on your promise to go to that hearing. If you fail to attend the hearing, they will issue a warrant for your arrest that does carry bond. Part of your release conditions are do not return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged complainant or witness or arresting officer or co-defendant. Make sure you go to your hearing or else you'll end up back here on another warrant, okay? All right, please take your paperwork, sir. Ivana Yazi, please come to the podium. Adrian Martinez Tejada, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Ivana Yazi, 2/16/86.
Thank you, ma'am. You are here today on an arrest warrant. So what is being alleged is that in July of 2023, you may have committed 2 counts of aggravated driving under the influence, which is a Class 4 felony. The state is now bringing these charges against you. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on June 11th at 8:30 in the morning. You are going to be released today under what's called pretrial services. So you'll need to call them within 72 hours of your release. They are going to set up for you random illegal drug and alcohol testing so you can prove to the court that you can remain sober. Between now and then, follow your release conditions, and that does include do not possess or consume any alcohol or any drugs without a valid prescription. That includes CBD, THC, or marijuana. And then make sure you go to your hearing. So all of this is written out on your paperwork. Please take your paperwork.
Thank you.
Approved list for in-person. Good morning. This is
Good morning.
Commissioner
My name is
Gentry in
Aldo.
the initial appearance court.
Yes, good morning. My name is Italdo, interpreter ID 3720.
Thank you. I need to ask before we begin if you will swear or affirm that you will directly translate my words from English to Spanish and the defendant's words from Spanish to English exactly as we say them or as best as you can.
I do, Commissioner.
Thank you. We'll begin. Mr. Martinez Tejada, please come to the podium.
Señor Martínez Tejada, por favor, acérquese al podio.
Sí.
Please wait for the interpreter to finish speaking before you speak.
Okay. Thank you.
Asegúrese de poder esperar a que el intérprete finalice de hablar para que usted pueda responder.
Okay. Because you are here today on a criminal matter, you do have the right to remain silent.
Debido a que usted se encuentra acá por un asunto de carácter criminal, usted tiene el derecho de permanecer en silencio.
Anything you say or do may be held against you.
Cualquier cosa que usted diga o haga pudiese ser usado en su contra.
This hearing is being recorded and it is also being broadcast live.
Esta audiencia está siendo grabada y también está siendo transmitida en vivo.
You are here, or please say your name and your date of birth.
Adrián Martínez
Por favor, diga su
Tejeda.
nombre.
Oh. Adrián Martínez Tejeda.
¿Y cuál es su fecha de nacimiento?
9/8/76.
Okay.
Elian Martínez Tejeda,
Yes.
09/08/1976.
Sí.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Since we have a Spanish language interpreter, it is all right for you to answer in Spanish.
Muchas gracias. Recuerde que debido a que tenemos a un intérprete de español, usted puede contestar en español.
Okay. You are here today on a new case.
Usted se encuentra acá debido a un nuevo caso.
It was alleged that you left an accident that had the result of death. That is a Class 3 felony.
Se ha documentado de que usted se retiró de un accidente en el cual hubo una fatalidad y esto se caracteriza como una falta de clase 3.
So this court did find probable cause and appointed an attorney to assist you.
Esta corte entonces ha encontrado una causa probable y entonces ha buscado que se le asigne un abogado para que pueda ayudarle.
Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix, and that is on June 11th at 8:30 in the morning.
Su siguiente audiencia se celebrará en el centro de Phoenix el día 11 de junio a las 8:30 de la mañana.
You are going to be released today on your promise to go to that hearing.
El día de hoy se le brindará la libertad con la promesa de que usted asista a esa audiencia.
You do have release conditions, and they do include that you are not to leave the state of Arizona.
Hay condiciones para esta liberación, la cual es de que usted no salga del estado de Arizona.
Okay. Will you promise to go to your next hearing?
Yes.
¿Promete usted asistir a su próxima audiencia? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. This information is all on your paperwork.
Okay. Thank you.
Toda esta
Please take
información
your
se
paperwork.
encuentra en sus documentos. Por favor, tome los documentos.
Okay. Thank you for the interpreter. We appreciate your assistance to the court. This was our only Spanish language defendant.
Yes, I thank you for calling Lionbridge. Have a good day.
We do have one matter as a house call, and this is Miss Carrie Marie Winter. She is not able to be in the hearing room because she is being combative. Her date of birth is 3/26/1999. She has three matters. The first one is a new justice court case alleging assault as a misdemeanor. This court found probable cause and appointed an attorney for her because it is a domestic violence case. Her next hearing is at the Arrowhead Justice Court on June 16th at 2 in the afternoon. She is going to be released today under the supervision of her probation officer with the regular domestic violence release conditions, so no contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants, no weapons, no alcohol or drugs without a valid prescription, and she must obey any order of protection that might be issued against her. Her other two matters are her probation cases. Because of the new alleged criminal activity, it did trigger Term 1 violations. So in both of those, she has an attorney appointed for her, and her next probation hearings are June 3rd, 8:30 in the morning, downtown Phoenix. Again, she is going to be released under the supervision of her probation officer, so she needs to call them within 72 hours and follow her normal terms and conditions of probation. I will explain this to her in where she is at. It is not my intention to change this order, but if there is a change, it will be reflected on the written order. It is not my intention to return to this recording. So at this time, the 5 a.m. initial appearance hearing calendar is in recess until 8 a.m.